Welcome to the Pocket. My name is Scooter, here to give you my Week 4 prediction for the Giants matchup at home against the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. Now, wait a second. I'm getting flashbacks. Week 1 of last year, we got Darren Waller now. All this hype. We made the playoffs the year before. We got the Cowboys Week 1. Let's go get them. All right, first drive. We're getting down the field. That's too bad. There's a penalty. Let's kick a field goal. And it's blocked. Return for a touchdown. And then the next drive, another defensive touchdown, and then another one. And then they score. That was the end of my hype for the Giants last season. Was about 5 minutes into the game, things were not looking the way we were expecting. But it is a new year, and these are two different teams that are matching up. So let's talk about it. The Cowboys are 1-2 so far. They have losses to the Baltimore Ravens as of last week and the New Orleans Saints. They beat the Cleveland Browns Week 1 pretty handily. Now, the Giants are also 1-2 with losses to the Vikings and the Commanders, also with a win over the Browns. Now, when you look at the records of these teams, you got the Saints at 2-1. They look very good. The Ravens are 1-2, probably the best 1-2 team, though, so I won't rip them for losing to the Ravens. And then, of course, we both beat the Browns. Now, the Giants lost to the Vikings Week 1. They're 3-0 now. I was way wrong about the Vikings. I thought they were going to be much worse this year. It's clear their coaching is elite. And the Commanders, another team that I was pretty low on coming into the season and before the Giants played them. However, they just beat the Bengals on Monday Night Football in an absolutely amazing game. Jaden Daniels looks awesome. Now their defense is still a problem, but they look like a better team than I was expecting. So that's what both teams have accomplished this far into the season. So next thing we'll talk about is injuries, right? We're getting to that point. First month of the season, injuries are going to start to happen. They'll start to stack up over the next month, and that's going to change a lot about how teams that should be good kind of fall off and don't meet expectations. So coming into this game, the Giants are not going to have Adoree Jackson or Drew Phillips. Oof. This defense was just starting to look good last week, but you know what? We didn't have Drew Phillips last week. And, also, Slayton is questionable. But Drew Phillips and Adoree Jackson both being out, that's definitely going to hurt, right? So it's not great, but the rest of the secondary is healthy. And what I anticipate is you're going to have Isaiah Simmons step up and play a lot of that nickel position. We're going to have McLeod and Flott and Trey Hawkins kind of rotating at that 2 spot, I suppose. But if we can keep Isaiah Simmons in that nickel spot, that could be a adequate response to this adversity that we're going to be facing in the secondary. And another positive is the O-line is still fully healthy. The most important thing that needs to stay intact is the O-line is fully healthy. Now, for Dallas, the injuries are Marquise Bell, who is a safety, and Kalen Carson, who I also believe is a safety. So, not too much is there in terms of injuries for Dallas. Now, we know what the deal is coming into this game, right? This Dallas team has exposed this Giants offensive line for being so bad for years, and I'm sick of it. They have teed off on us, gotten into positive game scripts that leans into the personnel they have on defense, right? An elite pass defense. They got the pass rush. They've got safety-built guys playing linebackers so they can fly to the ball on stuff like play action. The downside to their personnel is they are terrible against the run. We take a look right here at their run defense stats. They are number 2 in yards per carry allowed at 5.4 yards per carry and lead the NFL in rush yards allowed. And teams have also elected to run the ball against them at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th highest, tied for 4th actually with the Bengals at 103 times. So it's pretty clear how you're supposed to attack this Dallas defense, right? Is you don't want to get into those playing from behind situations where they can tee off and the pass rush can get an extra half second closer and faster to the quarterback and get those sacks. Guys like Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence uh, looking like absolute game wreckers in those types of games. So that is been a story as old as time about how this Cowboys defense has exposed this Giants offense. And that's going to be a big key is if we can keep this game close enough that they cannot tee off on us. Now, their offense, in a similar way, for years has been able to always protect Dak for long enough to give him time to throw to guys like CD back when he had Amari Cooper, and keeping them in the safe game script. Right, if they're winning, they don't even really need to throw the ball, but they will to keep us honest. But for the most part, they're able to play in those safe game scripts and run the ball as well. So game script is going to be very, very important. This first quarter is going to determine the game. If the Giants are down by 10 points in the first quarter, it's pretty much over. I mean, I'm not going to write it off that the Giants can come back, but just Dallas isn't really the type of team that it's that easy for a team like the Giants to come back against. We're supposed to play really, really on time, precise, executing efficient offense, but that takes time. It's long drives to get down the field. They tee off on you, force you to make a mistake on at least one of those plays throughout that drive, that long drive, and they'll make you pay for it. So if it's 10-0 or 13-3 at the end of the first quarter, I really doubt the Giants are going to be able to win this game. If it's 3-0 either way or 7-0 either way, there's still a chance, right? So Vegas projects a Cowboys win. It's technically 25-19 with the way they have it, a 45-point total, and Dallas -6. I honestly think it's a pretty good projection. They're projected to win by a touchdown based off of what an unbiased NFL fan would think. I don't think that's ridiculous in any way. But when it comes to what I think is going to happen, I'm going to project a Giants loss. 24-20 though. So I would have us covering the spread. At least cover the spread, right? Keep it close and don't let them tee off. I keep saying it. Don't let them tee off on us because that's how we lose this game. But we can win this game. The Giants can win. We have to play the way we did last week. It's a short week, and that can work for you or against you. Both teams are going to be underprepared. Who is the most prepared? I do think we have a better coaching staff. I know Cowboys fans aren't going to like me saying that. Oh, we have Mike Zimmer now. All right, settle down. It hasn't been all that great, right? The Saints and Derek Carr absolutely tore up this Cowboys defense. The Ravens ran the ball all over them. So it's not like Mike Zimmer has been this elite defensive play caller or changed the lack of run defense in Dallas. And Mike McCarthy, he did a pretty good job last year. And so far this year hasn't been too bad or anything. So I give them a decent grade on offense for coaching. Their defense, I have faith in Mike Zimmer, but it's just not there yet right now. But I definitely think Brian Daboll is better than Mike McCarthy. And Shane Bowen, I mean, I'm not going to say he's better than Mike Zimmer, but I think just with the production we've seen so far from this Giants defense compared to the Cowboys defense and compared to the differences in talent, I could say, you call it a coin flip. If Mike Zimmer has his best day, he's the better guy. But I think overall, we just have a better coaching staff. You could really go either way with that. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. And if you're also having flashbacks of last year's week 1 game, leave a comment and tell me where you were when you were watching the Giants week 1 destruction by the Cowboys. Leave a like on this video and share with your friends if you think I'm an idiot for thinking the Giants will cover the spread in this one. And subscribe if you aren't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I release a new video. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll be at the game. So it's going to be a great day. Have a good one.